Wealth accumulation, for many, isn't just a matter of income or opportunity, it's a battle fought against an invisible adversary, a deeply ingrained survival mechanism. This mechanism, forged in the crucible of financial instability, often persists long after economic hardship has passed, actively sabotaging prosperity from within. It's a phenomenon neuroscientists and psychologists are increasingly exploring, revealing how our past financial realities can unconsciously dictate our future. Understanding this invisible force is the first step toward breaking free from its grip and building a truly secure financial future. It's about recognizing that the seeds of future scarcity are often sown in the memory of past want. This invisible adversary is known as the scarcity mindset. It describes how individuals who grew up in financially unstable environments carry deeply encoded survival behaviors into adulthood. These aren't conscious choices, but rather primal responses designed to navigate uncertain times. The brain, conditioned by periods of lack, develops a hypersensitivity to potential future shortages, even when current resources are abundant. This psychological imprint reshapes decision-making, transforming what might seem like irrational financial choices into echoes of past survival strategies. It's a complex interplay between memory, emotion, and economic reality. One of the most counterintuitive manifestations of the scarcity mindset is unconscious overspending during periods of abundance. Far from enjoying their newfound stability, individuals might find themselves compelled to spend rapidly. This isn't recklessness, it's a biological response to anticipated future scarcity. The unconscious mind perceives current abundance as fleeting, a temporary reprieve before another inevitable downturn. Therefore, the instinct is to use it or lose it, to extract immediate gratification or perceived security from resources before they vanish, rather than saving or investing for long-term growth. Another key characteristic is a profound distrust of systems that historically failed their families. Investment, often seen as a cornerstone of wealth accumulation, becomes fraught with anxiety and apprehension. The stock market, banking institutions, even long-term savings plans can be viewed not as opportunities, but as risky ventures designed to trap or exploit. This deeply rooted skepticism stems from generations of experiences where trust in financial systems was met with disappointment or outright loss. Consequently, potential pathways to wealth are instinctively avoided, reinforcing a cycle of financial stagnation. The scarcity mindset can also lead to self-sabotage, particularly when financial opportunities feel psychologically misaligned with one's identity. If wealth is unconsciously perceived as other or a betrayal of one's roots, individuals may subconsciously undermine their own success. This can manifest as turning down promotions, failing to capitalize on lucrative ventures, or making choices that prevent significant upward mobility. The comfort of the familiar, even if it's financially limiting, can feel safer than venturing into a territory that feels alien or threatens a deeply ingrained sense of self and belonging. The profound impact of scarcity isn't merely psychological, it's neurological. Neuroscientists at Princeton University have conducted groundbreaking research demonstrating that financial stress alone consumes the equivalent of 13 IQ points of cognitive bandwidth. This isn't about intelligence, it's about focus and decision-making capacity. Imagine navigating your daily life, making complex choices, with a significant portion of your mental processing power constantly diverted to managing the anxieties of financial insecurity. This scientific finding underscores a critical truth: poverty is not merely an economic condition but a mental state that actively rewires decision-making at a neurological level. This cognitive burden makes it incredibly difficult to engage in long-term financial planning, seek out educational opportunities, or even process new information efficiently. The mind, under constant siege by financial worries, prioritizes immediate survival over strategic foresight. Decisions become reactive, focused on alleviating present pressures rather than building future stability. This explains why individuals trapped in cycles of poverty often struggle to break free, not due to a lack of desire or intelligence, but because their very capacity for strategic thought is systematically diminished by the omnipresent stress of scarcity. Furthermore, individuals operating under a scarcity mindset may unconsciously surround themselves with social circles that, while offering comfort and familiarity, also unintentionally punish financial growth. Friends or family who share similar scarcity experiences might view attempts at upward mobility with suspicion or even resentment, making the journey feel isolating. This social dynamic creates a powerful, often unspoken, pressure to conform to existing financial realities, reinforcing old patterns and making it harder to embrace new strategies for wealth accumulation. It's a subtle yet potent form of social self-sabotage. The good news is that recognizing this intricate web of neurological and psychological factors is the first and most powerful step towards change. The most powerful investment any person can make is not in stocks or real estate, but in dismantling the inherited beliefs that make wealth feel dangerous. This involves conscious introspection, challenging long-held assumptions about money, and actively rewiring the subconscious responses conditioned by a lifetime of scarcity. It is a journey of self-discovery, where understanding the past becomes the key to unlocking a future of genuine financial freedom and abundance.